winds are still whipping here. You know, when I talked to you from Atlantic Beach, we had to egress and come back to Morehead to our safe position. If you look, the water surge is starting to really pick up. And across from this bay is Atlantic Beach taking that beating. It became too treacherous over there. We could not stay there. The streets of Morehead, a few hours ago, we drove down them to give our viewers a shot, but it is just business after business, tree after tree blown away. You can see the street sign, North 1st Street. Street signs flying like a piece of weapon. That's the street we're on. We saw it when we went around the corner. And so one thing that is of concern here in Morehead City is when you watch the storm surge come up, because we're getting close to high tide, closer and closer, this is going to spill into the streets, which are already getting flooding from the excessive rainfall, into flooding on Highway 70, which is really about 200 to 300 yards directly in front of me. Is the main thoroughfare to go inland to many of those other cities like New Bern, where we are seeing the rescues because of the flooding caused by the rivers. Those four rivers, the Neuse River, the Newport River, the Pamlico River, the Trent River, all coming down with water it cannot hold because it's cresting in some places in unprecedented levels coming down here. While this water event continues to just pound us, as Bill was saying, the northeast quadrant, this is called the dirty side. It's just pounded us. The wind has not changed its direction since 2 o'clock this morning when I started going live. It's coming straight through here because we are parallel to Atlantic Beach, a barrier island. It's a funnel, and it's just whipping us. And what's amazing is that even though it went from a Category 4 to Category 2 to now Category 1, these winds are quite significant. And as we saw across Atlantic Beach, the pier there, the Oceana Pier, was literally split in half, the end of it floating away. No idea where that is. And when you talk about when this does clear, and you've got to get in here with first responders, entire gas stations, 2 on the main highway of Morehead, on the 3 or 4 mile drive over to Atlantic Beach, were already flattened. And then when you got across the bridge to Atlantic Beach, the first gas station that came through also crashed as conditions continue to really pound us here, Sandra.
And it may only be the beginning. Griff, Morehead City, North Carolina, incredibly powerful winds that you continue to experience there. You know, we just heard from that FEMA update, NOAA talking as well, that this could continue to track the coast for the next 24 to 36 hours. And of course, the dire forecasts are about that storm surge. Griff, it's hard to even watch you out there. I just want you to get to safety. I mean, it is blowing, and it's tough to imagine what that feels like. If you could just share that with us.
Well, it's very intense, Sandra, and here's the real concern, and that is, as we saw when I was across at Atlantic Beach, the power lines in these small coastal communities, all the power lines are above ground. And whether it's trees or whatnot that pulls the power lines down, you've got power lines down everywhere. And if we have 24 hours of this kind of sustained wind activity, it is going to be a significant and debilitating situation that makes it very, very difficult for people, particularly first responders and law enforcement, to get around in it. Certainly the chief of police over in Atlantic Beach and the fire chief I'm talking to, they've gone back into protective mode because you can't be out in this and not put people's lives in danger.
Griff, it's amazing you're bringing us live television in those elements. We thank you for that. Please be safe.